Suzuki might be preparing something big, literally and historically big, if whispers about a modern revival of the DR800 start taking solid form. For younger riders, the DR800 was the enormous, desert-devouring DR Big of the late 80s and early 90s, famous for having the world's largest single-cylinder motorcycle engine at the time. For older riders, it was the bike that made them question whether one piston should legally be allowed to be that massive. Either way, the name carries enough nostalgia to fill a fuel tank the size of a small refrigerator. The original DR Big line, launched as the DR750 in 1987 and then enlarged to the DR800S in 1991, was Suzuki's answer to the rally raid madness sweeping Europe. With long travel suspension, towering ergonomics, and styling that screamed Dakar dreams, the DR Big became an icon. It didn't win Dakar, but it did win hearts, and occasionally startled small wildlife with its thumping exhaust note. Fast forward to Suzuki's current lineup, and the v-strom 800 has been carrying the adventure touring banner proudly. Introduced with a new 776 cubic centimeters parallel twin engine, its performance has been widely praised for balanced power delivery, impressive mid-range punch, and a notably smooth character, something the old DR Big would have described as witchcraft. With around 83 horsepower, selectable riding modes, traction control, and chassis stability that doesn't try to wrestle you off the road, the v-strom 800 has become Suzuki's reliable workhorse. That twin-cylinder engine is crucial, because if the DR800R ever becomes a real-world machine, it would almost certainly borrow the v-strom 800's power plant. Even designer Oberdan Bezzi follows this logic. Instead of resurrecting a giant single-cylinder, which today's emissions regulations would treat like a war crime, his envisioned DR800R uses Suzuki's modern twin. The result: classic DR attitude with current-day sensibility. The concept DR800R looks like it was sculpted for adventure riders who think roads are merely polite suggestions. Tall front suspension, wide enduro bars, spoked wheels, a high-mounted mudguard, and that distinctive yellow Suzuki livery all combine to say, "Point me at the horizon and hold my energy drink." The bodywork is slim and functional, the metallic skid plate looks tough enough to deflect small meteors, and the rear end is tapered and minimalist, like a rally bike on a diet. Front forks appear long travel and inverted for durability and stiffness, and the front wheel seems to be a proper 21-inch off-road oriented hoop. There's also a set of handguards ready to protect your knuckles from branches, boulders, and the occasional angry rooster. The fuel tank shape suggests decent capacity for long-distance exploration, though hopefully not as massive as the original DR Big's tank, which resembled an inverted canoe. Potential rivals would include the Yamaha Tenere 700, which remains the benchmark for a lightweight, no-nonsense off-road ADV platform. And not to be ignored, Honda's Transalp 750 and its projected future upgrades would also stand ready to fight for the same customers. Those who want adventure performance without lugging around a 250 kilograms behemoth. If Suzuki truly revives the DR800 nameplate, it wouldn't just be launching a motorcycle. It would be resurrecting a legendary spirit of no-nonsense adventure.